Parallel processing is one of the most misunderstood, misidentified, and mishandled forms of compression. Yet it can be a lifesaver when you're working one of those tricky mixes that you just can't get to gel. So let's learn a little bit about what parallel compression is, how it can help your mix, and how to set it up in FL Studio 21 in the fastest, easiest way possible. Oh yeah, hey. At the end of this video, we're going to have a before and after comparison of some drums that I did with parallel compression. So if you're interested, stick around for that. All right, let's go. Parallel compression, also known as New York compression, is a simple upward compression technique that involves the blending of two separate mixer tracks, one of which is a copy of the other. So one of these two takes is lightly compressed or not compressed at all, and the other is compressed almost comically heavily, so more than you would ever need on an individual sound. Once you've got the sound being compressed, the magic comes from the use of a send/return track, adjusting the heavily compressed sound's levels until it is loud enough to be audible, while giving the original sound some body as it's being supported by the former. One of the many reasons that this method is legendary is its ability to make certain sounds, especially vocals and drums, sound heavier. So this doesn't mean that the sounds are just turned up louder, because we could do that manually. It makes certain sounds sound heavy, showing their weight and importance, displaying what we in the industry call body, without having them become a tinny, grating mess in the high end. To set up your own parallel compression chain in FL Studio, start by deciding which sound or group of sounds you want to parallel and assign them to the mixer board as shown on your screen. After that sound or group is assigned to a dedicated mixer track, simply create a send track for your parallel compression to live for now. I usually create my beat using a template, so the delay and reverb sends are already created for me. Once that send is created, it's time to decide on a specific compressor to get the job done. It is important that whichever compressor plugin you're using, that it has the mix knob attached. Otherwise, it may not be a great compressor for this specific strategy. Also, I like to choose a slower, richer compressor. So an LA2A style would be nice. An R compress would be great. There are a ton of them out there, and you have options. So make it a point to toy with this as you continue learning the basics. And once you end up picking a compressor, it's time to crank that compressor up to crazy heights. You can shoot for 20 plus dB of gain reduction while using it to drive and saturate certain instruments and tools. So once you get that crazy amount set, try using the mix knob to balance the two in whatever way you see fit and whatever your current needs are. Honestly, that's all there is to parallel compression at this point. There is another technique which just includes copying your sound to a whole new mixer channel, then sending both signals to a bus. And the end result doesn't really differ in many ways. And to me, it's more trouble than it's worth. So if you have any questions or comments for me, don't hesitate to reach out. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more of me in the future. Hit that bell for some notifications, and I will see you guys in the next one.